Hello, souls. Welcome to the day 14. So today we'll just quickly recap on the magnificent outcomes session which you just had yesterday. In terms of the uh, magnificent outcomes, I would like to add that many a times in life this might have happened with you, that you find a situation, you're really stuck, and you find there is no possibility to come out of this, or there's no way that there is a solution to this. But then if you look back, some of these situations might have just turned around. You might have amazingly come out of it, and now even if you look back, you won't even realize how that happened. So now looking at that, what it tells us is, no matter what situation is, you can always go with a positive attitude to get the best outcomes, and you don't have to worry how it's gonna materialize. Just your effort is to think positive, put that positive energy, and be grateful. Bless with the gratitude, lot of gratitude. So, and leave it for the universe to figure out how it has to materialize. So, if you have experienced that, you can refer to the past and get the confidence that how things can turn around. If it hasn't, then still, go ahead and try out. It's magic is everywhere. Now with that, we come to our today's topic, day 14, which is around relationships. We are almost halfway through this program, so this is one of the most important thing. Just like how we did the forgiveness, it's also important that we provide gratitude to all the relationships we have within our life. Now when I say relationships, it doesn't have to be the best one. There is a possibility that you have a close member, but that person has been really very tough. That relationship is going through a very tough time. But now we have two perspectives to look at it. Every time you're into a tough relationships, there's one way to look at all the negatives of a person, and then there is also a perspective where you might find some good in a person if you're looking for example, the Google search, right? If you want to find something negative about a thing, you type in Google search saying, what are the side effects of this particular thing. It gives you all the side effects. It fills you up and you feel like, oh god, this I'm not gonna try this. And you can try it out with any medication, anything you try it's just gonna give you that perspective. And if you say, what are the benefits of this, it's gonna fill you with benefits, right? So it's just an analogy to understand the perspective better in terms of the relationship. It acts the same way. I know sometimes in few relationship it might be really difficult for you to look for the good, but for that, what I would like to add is, as a parent, when we are bringing up our children, so we give them what they need. We don't give them what they want, and we do that for their good. Like the children always want chocolate, for example. So as a parent, you would always restrict that because it's not good for their health. But the child is always going to be upset about your action, because they feel like, yeah, the parent is not giving them the chocolate, so they're not very happy. Similarly, the tough people in your life, the tough relationships, they're part of a higher plan, and they're part of working along with you on your sole purpose. So they're helping you out, even though you're not able to understand that right now. Just believe that they are somebody who is helping you on the path, and they have chosen a particular way to kind of give you that stepping stone in your life. So, and that is something you may need. Maybe that's not something what you want, so the result is not very pleasant. What we do as part of today's task is kind of try to appreciate that, try to think about these perspectives from the from the higher self, or the from the universal perspective, that why they are in our life, what are they trying to help us with. Try to look at the good part of it, what could be the benefit of it. Now, if I say an example, like there are people who have not helped me with money when I was in need of it, but then that helped me to go and look for a job which brought me here in this career so successful, and I'm so thankful for that particular person. Similarly, I had a couple of job opportunities. If I would have selected, I don't know where I would have been, but I know that it was rejected. Because of that, I got a better options and I am here. So I can look at the negatives, saying that these were close people who didn't help me or support me, but my perspective is they were close, not just in the physical realm, in even on in the other dimensions, that they really took those tough decisions to get me here where I am. Some people in your life, they test your patience, they build your patience. Some people, they bring in some discipline within your life, and there are ways in which they might be helping you which is not understandable as at this point of time. So just accept them and be grateful, and try to see all the good within that. Okay, now we have seen within this gratitude workshop by now that it's all about positive attitude, giving that positive energy, having that gratitude energy to those situations, people, and then it just multiplies and magnifies, right? Whether it's money, whether it's health, and now whether it's relationship. So it's the same concept. So for today, we are gonna pick 3 people who are in close relationship with you. Doesn't have to be like the pleasant ones, as I mentioned. Might be the ones which are kind of challenging as of now to go through. So pick them up. Say, say for example, it's my dad. So I say, thank you, Dad, for supporting me financially. Or I say, thank you, my friend, whoever, whatever name you put, for supporting me and helping me on this journey. So just take 3 people, make these statements for them, write them in your journal, and you need to just say, smile and say thank you, and hug them if they are nearby. If you can do that, amazing. If not, just visually if possible, and feel the gratitude and bless them with all good things in their life. For me, some of the people I used to think they are my greatest enemies, I really feel grateful for them, and I usually smile, say thank you to them, and I bless them with good things in life. And that's how I have moved on. And as on today, I don't think I have space for anyone around here for whom I want to just hold any negative emotions. So always look at the positive side. There are things which are not easy to understand, but yeah, I just bless them with good things. And just like we did the forgiveness exercise, I would suggest write this in the journal, do this daily, and see the difference in that relationship. And I have tried this personally, and it has definitely worked. So hopefully this adds value and helps you in your journey. So looking forward to hear some great results from all of you. Okay, With that, guys, please help us spread, as I request every time. So please, if you're watching this through the YouTube channel, please subscribe us, because that is the platform where we are able to upload all these large files, which is around like 1 GB or 2 GB sometimes. So we upload it on that platform. So and it helps us to bring all these free workshops. So hopefully you can support us with the subscribe or like, which keeps us going on this journey. And also the people, like not just the people who are part of our community in the WhatsApp group, but this has also helped people recently who are not part of our community. So YouTube helps us from that as well, where people are not comfortable to join our community, they can still take benefit of it. And that has happened, I've heard from people. So really helpful that we have these sort of platforms where we can take use of. So please help us, and also try to share about our community with others so that they can join. We are planning to come up with many workshops in June and July. We are putting a lot of efforts to make sure this is easily understood and people can benefit from it. So looking forward for your love and support. Thank you so much. So till we see you next. Thank you, thank you, thank you.